Don't have any time to make it to your local CrossFit affiliate or box? Training from home? Busy mum or dad looking after kids? I've got 3 beginner CrossFit workouts that can be done with your body weight from your very home gym. Be sure to like the video if you found any of these workouts helpful to your workout routine. Number 1 is simple but effective TABATA Air Squats. TABATA is 8 rounds, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. And we're only going to choose one movement for this, which is the air squat. You're going to perform as many air squats as possible to a target in the 20 seconds. You will rest 10 seconds, rinse and repeat 8 times. I use something like a med ball, but you can use a chair or even your couch as a guide to try and aim for something on the depth of your squats. All end up happening if you don't and you sprint through the squats without that target is you won't be getting as low as possible. Range of motion is key when it comes to developing muscle and building good movement habits in something like a squat. So be sure to go as low as possible in that movement to get the most benefit out of it. Number 2 is called Express. We've got 3 rounds, 400-meter run, and then 21 burpees over an object. You can pick absolutely anything for the object to jump over. You just need to make sure that it forces you to jump over something. Reason being is I find a lot of people with their burpees end up not locking out their hips correctly, doing all sorts of weird and wonderful things. When we're forced to jump over an object, more locked out position with our hips, and it makes us more accountable to actually stand up in the movement. Of course, a couple of key points that we can do to help make this workout easier if you're not at the stage of that kind of distance of running or even burping over an object. Firstly, reduce the 400-meter run down to even 300 or even 200 if you're not conditioned to that distance. When looking at burpees, I don't mind something like an athletic burpee where we only go down into a push-up position before returning to our starting position of that movement. Add these things in, and over time, as you progress in your fitness, you can go to something like the full burpee and the burpee over the object. Finally is a spicy triplet workout I call Handbrake. 21, 15, 9, hand release push-ups, walking lunges, and sit-ups. The way this one works is quite unique. As the workout progresses, the rep scheme gets smaller, but you get more fatigued. So even though you're closing into that final set of 9, it sounds all good and comfortable. You've already done something like 35 repetitions at that point, and you're begging for the workout to be over. Hand release push-ups is going to be our first movement. Of course, what we want to do is come down to the floor, either release our hands or touch our head, essentially just making it that we're resting on the floor, but before exploding up in that push-up position. For many people find hand release push-ups easier than conventional push-ups because you're not having to hold that plank position at the top for that extended period of time. Of course, you're not at the stage of doing a push-up. I don't mind if we go on our knees for the movement, if that makes things a little bit easier for you. Still, we can hand release on our knees. It works all the same as it's on our toes. With our walking lunges, it's 21 reps each side. So it's 42 reps technically for the walking lunge because we want to keep even on those legs. We don't want one leg working a little bit harder than another. Sit-ups, try and use something to anchor your feet. If you have an ab mat, absolutely use it. If not, that's completely fine. If we feel like these hurt our back a little bit too much, be sure to chuck some sort of matting under there so you're not getting that carpet burn, that rub. So when you go in the shower later, it's not reminding you of all those sit-ups you just did today. And they're 3 workouts that a beginner can do from their very own home with just their body and a bit of space. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel and share it with someone who is looking at doing bodyweight workouts from home. I got plenty of other videos with workouts using a dumbbell, kettlebell, barbell, all ranges of equipment for CrossFit, so be sure to check it out. I got a bunch of social medias that you should follow. I post good informational content on there if you want to keep up regularly with what I'm doing. And as always, you guys at home, stay a beast.